Another week has passed, which means 7 days have been ticked off your calendar on the countdown to the return of Eagles football, but it also means it's time to spin the Eagles film room roulette wheel once more. If you are new to this concept, this is a bite-sized version of Eagles film room with the bigger, bulkier editions coming later in the week. We spin a wheel that has listed all 90 names of the players currently on the Eagles roster, and whoever it lands on, we decide to go back and look at 5 plays from their 2018 season. Now, Fletcher Cox set the bar high last week. Who are we going to get in edition number 3 of Eagles Film Room Roulette? I can't wait to see. Oh my god, we've got the long snapper. We've got the Eagles long snapper. I don't know what to do. That's incredible. I completely forgot that was an option, that we could have a scenario where we're breaking down long snapper play. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm about to show you why Rick Lovato is your new favourite Philadelphia Eagle. Before we dive into that though, guys, make sure you leave a like and hit subscribe if you enjoy this sort of content, and don't forget to leave your opinions down below. And if you want the very best in Philadelphia sports coverage, head to phillysportsnetwork.com every single day for articles from myself and all of our writers at PSN. Now, I want to preface this by saying that some of you know I actually do some work for an NFL agency on the side of running Philly Sports Network, and one of their clients is a long snapper. So over the last couple of months, I've really developed a new level of understanding and appreciation for the long snapper position and just how much it takes to be successful in the NFL, because it is such a unique spot. There are only 32 of them after all, and given that Lovato has now snapped in 37 regular and postseason games for the Eagles in the last 2 years, and given the fact that he's helped establish new franchise records for Cam Johnston and Jake Elliott, it's easy to see why the Eagles handed him a 1-year extension this offseason. But can we spot anything on tape that is worth noting? I thought this would be a good place to start. This was against the Chicago Bears in the playoffs. The Eagles get themselves on the board first, and this is one of those high pressure situations where everything has to be perfect, and the Jake Elliott to Rick Lovato connection has become an incredibly strong one that's developed over time, and it's very rare to see a rogue snap. In fact, I don't recall seeing one in the last 2 years, but this is where things get fun. I know this is preseason, so it's technically cheating, but watch who makes this tackle. It's number 45. He's got 7 tackles to his name since signing with the Philadelphia Eagles, and he doesn't just make a stop here. He doesn't just bring down the kick returner. He makes a statement. I mean, this is a slap of a tackle. Rick Lovato is not a man to be messed with. Now, I know the hashtag for the brand movement on punters is quite strong thanks to Pat McAfee, but where is the long snapper love? Look at Lovato square his shoulders and drop Scott Cleveland's kick return. I mean, this is a guy that's still 6'2", 249 pounds, and he's got some pop to him. Let's look at this play against the Vikings. So the Eagles have a narrow lead. It's in the second quarter. Pinning the Falcons back here has to be a priority. And just watch Rick Lovato's hustle. He gets held up at the beginning, but makes his way downfield. And as opposed to being this homing missile, what he does is keep himself square. He doesn't have the pace, but he has the technique and the vision to make some secure tackles. So that's a great bit of hustle there. You see it a little bit better from this view. So he gets the ball off nice and quickly. Opposed to just charging down into the path of the ball carrier. Again, Lovato doesn't quite have the legs to keep up with the gunners and the other members in this group. So he just sits back and lets the play come to him, then squares on. It's a bit of a sporadic tackle, but you can't complain. It gets the job done. What about this hit from the season opener against Atlanta? Again, it's a big time situation for the Eagles. They've got themselves a narrow lead early on, but they've got to pin the Falcons back inside their own half here. It's important they do so. The snap gets picked up, and he's going to be met by Malcolm Jenkins, and you guessed it, Rick Lovato. Long snappers have such a hard job because they don't have to just snap the ball securely, then get out and block like a centre, but then they've got to push downfield and really start trying to push for tackles and closing off those running lanes. And you can see Lovato here does a good job of just adjusting to the play, doesn't overset, and squares up. It's a nice clean tackle. You can't expect anything more. And I know it's cheating because I'm going back to 2017 again, but I couldn't include Rick Lovato without this play. Not for the play itself, but his sheer reaction to it. This was the walk-off field goal, the buzzer beater, the record-setting field goal against the New York Giants that sent Jake Elliott into the heart of Eagles fans everywhere. But just watch Rick Lovato on this play. This is so special, and if he wasn't your favourite player after this video, he certainly will be after this play. Now he gets up after the field goal's kick. Look at his eyes. He starts running forward. No one really knows why, but he's sprinting down. He's excited. He doesn't know what's going on. His arms are in the air. The game is won, and the helmet gets ripped off, and Rick Lovato is a king that we all stan. If you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you leave a like, hit subscribe. Who said that long snapper film rooms couldn't be fun? From myself, Liam Jenkins. You can follow me on Twitter at LiamJenkinsPSN. I'll see you next time.